Yo, what is up, y'all? Chavis here. I am back with a new review for the new project. J. Cole is back. Jermaine Cole, J. Cole, Cole World, whoever you want to say it. He is back with a new 4-track EP for his birthday. Happy birthday. Whatever. But no, he dropped a 4-track EP for his birthday. Birthday Blizzard. Which it fits, by the way. The weather here has been crazy. Especially here in South Carolina. It has been crazy. Cold nonstop. Possible snow and all this shit. Like, it has been crazy. So, that fits. That title fits perfectly. But he dropped a 4-track EP for his birthday. Hosted by the legendary DJ Clue. Legendary DJ Clue hosted the mixtape, and this is also probably a prelude to the fall off that is going to be dropping dropping next Friday. So on the 6th. So we are here to see what he has in store. He dropped 4 freestyles type things over like legendary songs. He rapped over Biggie's Victory, Lox's Money, Power, and Respect. I think he did a Biggie sample in here a second time, and he did a lot sample in here a second time. But yeah. So he was showing, this was kind of just showing what he's capable of. But my thoughts are, I think this was, look, so here's what I'll say first off. J. Cole, to me, first off, and I've said this countless times, J. Cole is from the Carolinas. So am I. I am from South Carolina. He's from North Carolina, but we still call ourselves as a collective the Carolinas. So J. Cole is from the Carolinas. So I have to show some sort of bias towards him just because of that. But when it comes to his songs, his projects and stuff, I've said this countless times. It's not the fact J. Cole is just horrible or bad or sounds bad or just has bad songs. It's more along the fact that I just feel like there's always something that I feel like has always been not quite hitting for me when it comes to J. Cole. And for some people to have him, though, in the top 3, top this, top that, I just don't see why. Like, they always go back to the example, Forest Hills Drive, because Forest Hills Drive went platinum, no features, blah, 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 blah. Which, I mean, fine, but that, and yes, Forest Hills Drive, it was, yeah, sure, but you're judging that off of one album he's dropped when there are countless other rappers that can do exactly what J. Cole does better. So that has been my whole thing with J. Cole for a long time. Now, he's had songs I've enjoyed. He's had albums I've enjoyed. Like, I enjoyed For Your Eyes Only. Great album. But yeah, but I just think that, J. Cole is just J. Cole to me. And yes, he is from the Carolinas, so I have to show some respect. Yes. But this project, I think, was actually sounded very good. I think it was very good. I enjoy when J. Cole raps his like ass off. When he raps his ass off on like freestyle type shit, that to me is the best J. Cole. That to me is the best J. Cole, hands down, right there. Because that is when J. Cole sounds hungry. He sounds dope. He even says it on here. Like, he enjoys his shit. So this is J. Cole right here. And so I thought these 4-track freestyle things were actually very, very good. He sounded great on this. He killed it. And you know, he talked a whole lot of shit on here. He did. He talked about the whole situation with like him and Kendrick. He talked about the whole shit with like him and Drake, and yeah, he talked about that. He kind of threw some shots here and there towards academics and all of that. And I was always kind of said this. I don't really know if he can call himself someone like who would destroy rappers when he chose to really he apologized to Kendrick, and I was heavily disappointed by that because of the fact, as someone from the Carolinas, I really thought that would have been so cool to see him go against someone so huge. But I kind of see why, though, he kind of chose to, because of the shit that happened with like Kendrick and Drake. So I can kind of see why he chose to. But still, I was like, man. But look, he talked about that on here. Talked about how he's the top 3. He felt like he was the top 3, or some people saw him as the top 3, and ever since he apologized, that pretty much threw him out of the top 3. And he said that. He said that is when he shines. And I think, yeah, true. I think this project, he shined a whole lot. He really, really did. These 4-track freestyles, he really showed how hungry he is. He showed how hungry he can be, how great he can rap. And I enjoyed this from J. Cole. I really do. I think J. Cole sounds hungry. He sounds fire, great, all that stuff. And I think it really, really shows what he is capable of. And I hope the Fall Off sounds this great. I really do. They're saying the Fall Off is his final album, supposedly. So if the Fall Off is going to be his final album, I hope he goes out hard, goes out fire, goes out great. I really, really do. So I'm going to be excited to hear the Fall Off. It's supposed to come out next Friday, the 6th. I really hope it sounds as great as the tracks on here. The single he dropped for the Fall Off, it was fine. So I hope the Fall Off is a great album. Yeah, that's really all I have to really say about that. He threw shots out here on academics. He kind of threw some shots here and there towards Drake about some stuff, but I'm kind of tired of like talking about that whole shit with like him and Drake and Kendrick. I'm so tired of talking about that. But we are here. He sounds great on this EP. Very excited for the Fall Off. So let's hope the Fall Off is great. I really do. With that being said, that's all I have to really say about it. Comment your thoughts down below. How did you feel about this these 4 little tracks? Did you like it? Did you not? Explain why. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel. It helps me grow. Come and like and share and all this great stuff. It helps my channel grow. So come and join, like, subscribe, share, all this stuff. Comment your thoughts down below and everything. Thank you guys. Love all the ones who are watching. Stay safe out there. And fuck ICE. So, with that being said, see you guys and goodbye.